On a cold and reflective morning in Staffordshire, Princess Catherine, the Princess of Wales, once again captivated the nation with her quiet grace. On the 11th of November 2025, she joined veterans, service families, and the public at the National Memorial Arboretum to mark Armistice Day, honoring those who gave their lives for peace. For the solemn occasion, Catherine, now 43, achieved the perfect balance between dignity and refinement. She wore an impeccably tailored black coat dress by Catherine Walker, a designer synonymous with her iconic public appearances. The coat, which reached her shins, featured military-style buttons, subtle fringe detailing, and structured shoulders that echoed the discipline of formal service dress. A Peter Pan collar softened the otherwise commanding silhouette, yet it was Catherine's choice of headwear that truly stole the show. Her sweeping black saucer-style hat, adorned with a modest bow, was her largest and most dramatic hat of 2025, making a bold yet fitting statement for this day of remembrance. She completed the look with black block-heeled boots, pointed gloves, and two red poppies delicately pinned to her lapel, each symbolizing respect for the fallen. This ensemble, familiar to those who follow her style, had been worn previously during the 2023 National Service of Remembrance at the Cenotaph, alongside King Charles and Queen Camilla. This quiet repetition was a subtle message of continuity, respect, and reflection. Fashion stylist Oriana Robb, with over 2 decades of experience in luxury fashion, explained the strength behind the princess's look. The military-inspired coat was a thoughtful choice for Armistice Day. Its tailored structure and clean lines conveyed quiet strength, while the wide-brimmed hat added drama and contemplation. Adding a touch of radiance, Catherine wore ruby and diamond earrings, first debuted on 8th May 2025 during VE Day's 80th anniversary. The deep red hues subtly mirrored the poppies on her coat. Her hair was styled in a braided updo, polished and timeless, while her makeup, featuring soft brown tones and a natural pink lip, allowed her composure to speak louder than glamour. At 11 a.m., Catherine stood in silent reflection with veterans and attendees, bowing her head as the chilly November air hung heavy with memory. Later, she laid a wreath at the Armed Forces Memorial, honoring all who served and continue to serve. After the service, the princess met students from military families with parents currently serving abroad. Her personal and empathetic conversations reflected her long-standing commitment to supporting military families, a cause close to both her and Prince William. She then visited the exhibition, Letters from the Front Line, Words, War, and Victory, a collection of wartime letters curated with BBC Midlands, bringing history to life in a deeply human way. Princess Catherine's remembrance wardrobe this year was impeccable, each outfit imbued with meaning. Just days earlier, on 9th November, she attended the National Service of Remembrance at the Cenotaph in London, wearing the EV coat dress by Catherine Walker, paired with a Belvedere Percher hat from Lock & Co., and Princess Diana's iconic Collingwood diamond and pearl drop earrings, symbols of continuity and respect. On the night of 8th November, she appeared with Prince George at the Royal British Legion Festival of Remembrance at the Royal Albert Hall, dressed in an Alessandra rich peplum dress and Queen Elizabeth's Bahrain pearl drop earrings. These accessories whispered of remembrance, woven through generations of royal women. Earlier in the year, on 8th May, Catherine joined the royal family at Westminster Abbey for a service of thanksgiving, marking the 80th anniversary of VE Day. Her polka-dot Alessandra Rich dress and Juliette Bodel hat paid tribute to the 1940s spirit, while her purple Amelia Wickstead coat dress at Buckingham Palace symbolized peace restored. Across all her appearances, what stands out most is not just her style, but the emotional intelligence behind it. Catherine dresses with intent, using fashion as a language of empathy and remembrance. Her look on Armistice Day 2025 was not about being seen. It was about showing solidarity, grace, and gratitude. As one veteran remarked after the ceremony, "She doesn't just attend, she honors. You can see it in her eyes. And that is why, Even in a crowd of hundreds, Princess Catherine once again stole the spotlight, not with grandeur, but with dignity, humanity, and the timeless grace of remembrance.